houses that come with them, though, you know? Yeah, yeah. So it was already that time, you know?
So these things happen. These things happen, and the devil is here to throw those Edomites.
I gotta put that. First Timothy 4:1-2. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. So they can't change that. They're sealed though, man. That's why last week they came though, man. They're sealed with that Christianity shit, man. With the hot iron. They can't come out of that though. They're already sealed in that though, man. And they was like, why the fuck are you here wasting your time?
Your time, wasting your time.
Yeah, you're not gonna change it. Yeah, you're not gonna change it. Come on, man.
That was my lesson. Hold up with that thought.
John, and today I want to speak about the rich man and Lazarus though, because that guy brought it up last week though. And I think I forgot what he said though exactly. I just know it was wrong though, you know. And so you know, like I said, hey, he gave me an idea to make a lesson today about the rich man, Lazarus and the rich man. Can you stay in the book of Luke? And I'll speak. You can stay reading.
Luke 16 and 19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day.
God. So it said purple fine linen, right? And that's supposed to that means like royalty, having royalty though, you know. And sumptuously means living good. Are we living good? Are you living good right now? We ain't living good as the Edomites. So that rich man is talking about these Edomites, though, right?
I'm about to say this too. The one clothed in purple is the woman that's sitting on top of the beast.
Revelation 18, verse 16. No, that's the spirit though, because it is though, you know. Hey, fine linen, right? Because there's the linen, right? Like the wool and everything. Yeah, that's the spirit. And so the linen, right? There's that better material linen, and there's the decent linen though. Kind of like the clothes nowadays that we wear, right? Hey, there's some clothes like the shirts though that last long. Hey man, I remember I used to buy like shirts though. Man, like a week in the sun, that shit get faded away. You know? So there's different types of linen when it comes to it though. So when he's talking about the purple fine linen, he's talking about the royalty, man. That Esau had though, you know? And you get down about
Revelation 18 and 16. And saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls.
God. So that's talking about the destruction of America, right? But it said, you know, all that it had though, you know, because, you know, America, you know, it is that harlot that's on top of the dragon though, you know, that beast though. It is though, because all these other nations, man, they do trade with her, man. That's why she's a whore. She's, you know, known in the Bible as a whore though, because all these nations do trade with her. And the reason why they're going to be, you know, crying out things like that, because that business of trading is going to be done away with. They're not crying because the nation is going to get destroyed. No, they're crying because like, oh man, that's my blood. You know, man, they don't, you know, these other nations hate America, man. They're not willing because, oh man, those people are fucked up. They're just talking about, man, how am I going to make some money? You know,
Like I say that my step-mother-in-law's son, he left America because he was making millions over here, but then all the time the economy changed and he started crying and bitched out and left to Europe.
oh yeah.
So that's what the brother's talking about.
Yeah, you see, but that's the thing, our people too, they think that America's going to continue. But like I said, I was saying, you know, less than 250 years of kingdom, less than 250 years, you know? So this shit's going to go down no matter what, though. Did you read verse 17? Yeah, probably.
For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off.
That's what I just said though. And he said the riches come to naught. So that means they're not gonna have no more riches here though. guess what? That's these Edomites that, you know, control this shit right here in America. So they ain't gonna have no more riches, no man. These guys are gonna fucking hide in, you know, hefty hills, though. They're gonna hide in their bunkers. They're gonna do all this shit, right? But at the same time, all America is gonna, you know, all of it, though, you know. But guess what? Jeremiah, what, 16:16 says we'll be hunters. We'll fish them out. We're gonna get them out of there. But that's what it means, though, you know. So riches come to naught. That means they're not. Riches come to naught. That means they're not gonna have any riches, you know. And that's this Edomites. So the rich man that is bread is the Esau, the Edomites, though, because they're living essentially. We honest people right here. All these people are not, though, you know. Because you know that guy that came last week. What do you mean this is not? I think he said what? This is not the kingdom. This is the kingdom, though, man. Just because you're living comfortable, we're not living rich.
Hey, he's living comfortable. Take a look at his car. He had a baby and he had his windows down.
Yeah, yeah.
You ain't see that.
Yeah. Dirty ass car too, though. Okay. And then the other guy too, man, calling him and shit, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, what is he gonna do? You know? So he's like, yeah, I'm over here such and such, though. But it's like, what? You couldn't handle that shit, so you gotta call that guy? You got cut, and he got cut, though. You know?
Everything going all got cat. And then that woman that was helping him, I think she was fucking listening too.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she was the one that was sitting right there. Yeah.
Listen. And she did something that she didn't know she did. She showed us respect by traveling down.
Oh yeah. Respect the environment, though, man.
That's next.
And then the kid and man, come on, man.
Distraction too.
Like, but I mean, it was the spirit because remember the baby got clarified when he said, you know, how a shy depiction looked like, you know.
Yeah.
But that was the spirit.
That was it.
Yeah.
If they don't take care of their chariot, how are they going to take care of it? Man, if you're running in a dirty car, you think it's, these people are so brainwashed.
They don't even know what, you know. They think, yeah, I have a house, three-bedroom house. I got a job, though. My kids are good. They can eat. They have clothes. But yeah, a lot of people do that. But do you have the kingdom in your hand? Like, what do you mean, though? You can't compare yourself to these Edomites. Edomites, they have fucking islands, though. They have planes and shit, though. Hey, I'll be in Paris by end of tonight. They'll fucking just get a private jet and just go out there, though, man. You don't have it made like these Edomites, though, you know? Oh, I gotta fucking talk in and shit. Man, this guy doesn't understand what the definition of a kingdom is, though, you know?
Yeah, they're not at the bar. They have to watch. Just 10 o'clock. They get some water so I can come down. And,
Yeah, yeah.
Sleep like that.
So that's the thing, man. These guys think that this is the kingdom, though, man. He's all, this is not the kingdom right here. What do you mean?
Right, but you make it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. This is the kingdom, but at the rich man, you know?
And I told him, yeah, it's the devil.
Oh, yeah, God.
Esau's.
But he's probably thinking the horn and the pitchfork and all that other shit. But he got talk pretty much in the understand, you know?
Luke 16 and 20. There was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores.
Lazarus, right? So that resembles us Israelites, though, you know? Because we go through things, though, you know? And those swords it's talking about the curses, though, you know? Yeah, we are cursed, though, you know? You don't do the commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai, it's gonna fuck you up, though, you know? So that's the way it is, though, because the swords, right? When we have swords, right? Open swords, you're hurt, you know? They hurt. So can you get Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 5? So, and 6 too, so when you're talking about swords, though, hey man, if someone touches the sword, it hurts, you know? So even an open one too, man, the air could hit the open sword and it fucking hurts, you know? And our people are beat down, man. Our people are beat down to the max, though, man. You see Jake and shit, though, man. You see in the hoods and ghettos and shit, though, man, they're walking zombies, though. Yeah, you know? Our people and shit, though, man, they're like beat down, man. You see a 52-year-old Mexican lady working in the fields and shit, though, 100 degrees and shit, though, man. She gets off work, all of a sudden, her feet, though, like, our people are beat down, man. That lady, that's not our kingdom, though. That lady's like, man, I just gotta provide, I just gotta provide them. But is that a kingdom, though? Your grandma working out in the fields and shit, though, man. You see, you know, a lot of our people's grandmas are working out in the fields and shit, though, man. I wouldn't want to see my grandma out there this degree weather and shit, you know? What kind of shit is that?
And they think that's it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because compared to Mexico, yeah. Oh, we could have had it bad out. You know, it's better right here than being out there.
And I think there's a saying too. You gotta live through hell if you want to enjoy heaven.
Go through hell
Yeah,
to
go
know
through
what
hell.
live
Yeah.
well.
And that's what our Lord, that's basically, the Bible tells us that. If you're going to be a God, you got to know both good and evil.
Yeah. Also, I think Gabar says that. Yeah.
You got to know both good and evil.
To judge though, to be a good judge.
Exactly.
What? The word God what? I like it. It means angel and judge.
Judges.
Yeah. Come on, that dude he wasn't on the level, man.
His head was spinning. It
Yeah.
looked like beef.
Yeah. You couldn't believe the Trinity that he saw. Man, that guy had a lot of flaws though, man. If he were to come, I'll tell him, bro, either you're here to listen, or you're here to debate. Because if you're here to debate, bounce out.
You know what?
Yeah, exactly. You know? Can you get down?
Isaiah 1, verse 5 and 6. Why should he be stricken more? He will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. From the soul blood even unto the head there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and purifying sores they have neither bound up, neither qualified.
Like, our people to this day, that Stockholm syndrome, they'd be like, leave them alone. But look what the fuck their people did to our people, man. I'm talking about all our people on this chart right here, though. You know?
And the only reason our people love their people is something called trauma bonding.
Yeah.
Trauma bonding means you have love for the captor, which is basically Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
That's how it begins. They inflict so much trauma to you, and trauma means pain, hurt, all this shit, like blood breaking,
Yeah. What they were doing to
the
Jake
word
back in the day.
motherfucker, everything that they did, that's trauma bonding. So that's why Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans love white men.
Yeah, and it's like with the woman's in an abusive relation, right? They don't believe him. He does this, he does that. It's just that he tells me he loves me. But he puts her hands on you. Yeah, it's because he had a bad day. Esau is the abusive husband, and Yasharala is that woman that gets me.
Nobody loves us like that.
Oh, no. And they said, right? That would never close. That's the person, man. That's the source right there, though.
We'll be complaining about having a bad time, and our people will be like, man, you just need to get over it.
Yeah. But we're telling them clearly like who the devil is though, and then what have they done to us though, you know? And they still want to continue like, well, they ain't doing shit to me right now. Yeah, what about 500 years ago? Your great grandparent, the lineage going back to, you know, you see some fucked up shit they did to your great grandpa though, you're gonna be like, man, that was our fucking devil. At least back then, you know, we knew who the devil was though, because of the actions that they were doing though. But now it's like more on the sneaky tip though. They do shit sneaky though now, you know?
There's something called epigenetics. So epi means episode. You had an episode like slavery, that's in your genes. Epigenetics means that's in your genes. That's why you resent. Some people fight it, some people love it.
Yeah.
But there's a love-hate relationship, right?
Yeah, there's some old Jakes. Old Jakes. Hate, you know, that's what.
Yeah, I love those ones. That little old man there.
Oh, about that one time? Yeah. He knew, he knew, but at least he stayed throughout the whole lesson, though, you know?
People like that, I love it.
Yeah.
Because they'll be the ones that'll be like, the boss is gonna buy it, and they'll be like,
Yeah. He reminded me of one, you know, that Jake the Rat or whatever. Because he was even, he had a walker, right? Well, he had a walker with the seat on him. So he
how's that heaven?
Yeah, exactly.
How's that the kingdom?
He has to walk with a walker that has a seat on it, literally. And he sat down there. He couldn't even like stand still though, you know what I mean? Throughout the whole camp though.
That's not cool.
But that's our people, man, that still have that open window that hasn't closed up though, you know? The only time it closed up is, you know, how about how time comes though, but the elect though. And then in the kingdom, our 2/3 are gonna, you know, come to like, you know, okay, you know, this is the kingdom right here, you know? The fuck, you know?
And that's the only way they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
Have to remember that they were here talking shit to us.
Yeah.
While we were warning them. That's what's gonna make them put their head down. That's what's gonna make them ashamed.
No, that's true though, because you know, they're gonna know, you know, come to their, you know, like, damn, you know, they're even us too, you know, coming out here though, when shit hits the fan though. Hey, I think I heard one of the Israelites talk about this situation happening though. Hey, yeah, I want to know more, but by that time it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late though, you know. You get up about the because our people don't understand. That's what I'm saying. We're on the curses though, you know. We still have the curses though, no matter what.
Verses 47 and 48. Because thou servest not Jehovah Hashem Yahushai thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which Jehovah Hashem Yahushai shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Exactly, right? Hey, spiritual yoke of iron, you know, going to him though, hey, trying to pull out loans or doing this and that, but you have to literally go to your enemy. You know, you have to go to get loans, mortgages though, man. You know, the food though, water though, man.
That's a form of control.
Yeah.
If I want to keep you down and you're going to ask me for a loan, I'm going to say, how much do you want? You're going to tell me, I want 30 now. And then they're going to tell you, well, I can only do 300,000. Like, you weren't counting on that. You wanted 300 million.
Which is going to get into the next piece of the yeah. Because spirit, they talked about that, you know. That's the spirit.
Luke 16:21, desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table, the one of the devils came to serve.
Crumbs, right? What I'm saying, crumbs are Section 8 food stamps. Government assistance. Even these scholarships, $1 million deals. But I'm saying, those are the crumbs though. So imagine, there's a two-tier kid, right? They're pretty big, you know, they can make them pretty big. Two-tier, you know? So it's like this tall. Imagine a little crumb fall. Compare that crumb to this two-tier cake. That's a big ass difference though. So when it's talking about the crumbs, it's talking about, like I said, Section 8, EBT, government assistance. What they're giving us ain't shit compared to the two-tier what they have, you know? Yeah. So that's the thing. They give us all this though, but ain't shit compared to what they have.
And my cousin today on the bike, all my bills are like $500 a month. Guys are talking about it. And I was like, that's just weird, 'cause that's all these fucking women.
Yeah, it's almost. So downstairs, there's two kids with eight, you know, and she, since the apartment's under her name, she tells him get the fuck out of here. She locks the door on him, and he's over there knocking on the window. And she, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And he's over there kicking that shit door and trying to get in and shit, and she won't let him. Because why? Because the apartment's under her name, so she feels like she has that authority, even though she, you know, even though she fucking like, you know, that's your man, you know, it's your husband. But she don't, you know, but she kicks him out whenever and things like that, you know?
That's fucking sad, and that's all Esau did.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, it's your fault, Jake.
No, it is his fault because he always goes back. She tells him get the fuck out, but then, he needs a place to stay at. Where is he gonna stay? He could be at his sister's or whatever he stays at, only for a temporary time, and then whatever happens there, then he goes back to, hey, begging, hey, let me in, please. Oh, I'm sorry, I fucked up. You know, she could probably be like, kiss my shoe right now, I'll let you in. And he'll probably do that shit because he wants to sleep somewhere tonight.
That's how homeless started. You have to control the house. Jake gets kicked out with every relationship. By the time he's 16, 55, he's already fucked up because he hasn't been sleeping properly, he hasn't been eating properly.
Yep.
He's all fucked up.
And his man's all fucked up.
So then now he's homeless.
Well, that's true though. That's how it happens like that, you know? And our people are strong, man. Like, our people are strong, but many years of going through that shit, man, those are the wounds that can't, you know, close up, you know?
You can put ointment on it.
And you said dogs, right? And the dogs are actually the heathen, though, you know? licking up our swords though. So that means these Arabs, right? These Arabs that have these fucking 7-Elevens and shit.
Yes.
Yeah. And the Chinese, the Moabites. Yeah, gone. All the Moabites that sell the wigs to the Jake women and shit, the nails and shit. They be talking in their language, talking shit about, hey, this bitch probably feet smell or some shit. Pedicure, manicure.
Cheap TVs, cheap cars.
Yeah. So those dogs that are licking up the swords of our people are the ones that are making money out of our people. And that's this fucking heathen though, you know? Ishmaelite, Moabite, and all them and shit, you know what I mean? Because they do. You know, like, even over there in Kaliga, man, these little gas stations, our people are the ones all fucked up, buying the 40, walking out, these fucking, you know why I know this? Because I merchandise the beer there. You know, I fucking roll up the beer, and then, you know, there's to the point where there's a store over there, right? That I gotta wait for Jake to hurry up and buy his fucking this beer and shit. I'm like, damn, you know, but I'm like, those are the curses. And here's Arab, oh, 29, 50, whatever, you know, the prices. Those are the curses. You know, so I see this shit literally, though, you know?
So we're living it. We're living the Bible. We're living it. You know.
Yeah. Can you get
Luke 16 and 23. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torments, and seeing Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom.
exactly. So why wasn't the rich man in the bosom of Abraham? Because the hell we're talking about there is the rainbow. And the torments that the rich man was going through is the slavery, though, you know? It's the slavery that these motherfuckers in our kingdom, are gonna be our slaves, though, you know? The torment, though, they're gonna be like, oh, can you help me, though? Which I believe is gonna be the next verse. And they're like, we're not even gonna want you guys around us and shit, you know? We're gonna have people to talk to you, though, you know? Like back then, like the plantations, right, owners? Yeah, they'll have their fucking Edomites and the horses and the whip. You know, the plantation owner. You wouldn't go out there to the field. Hey, what's going on? You have business and shit. Go out there in the horse and shit. Hey, what's going on? You have, you know, like patrol. You know? Yeah, exactly.
It's a 2/3 job, and they're gonna have people under them from the other nations.
Can you get the next one?
And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me. And
Remember, Abraham with Esau's grandpa too, so you gotta remember that.
Yeah, you gotta remember that.
and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue. I am tormented in this flame.
That flame is going through hell. You know? Hey, they're gonna try to get mercy. They're like, fuck them, you know?
How's there water in hell?
Right? Right? Can you get the book of James, chapter 5 and get verse 5 through 7? Yeah, because how is it that we're living over here sumptuously though, right? And then in our kingdom, you guys gonna go through this shit that we went through. Double though, you know? Double though. This brother said, how is there water in hell? Right?
Yeah.
How is the spirit gonna burn?
Yeah, I think they watched the movie Constantine too many times.
Yeah, what's the thing? Kind of weird.
About he has that bottle of water.
Oh, and it.
Scratches him down his chest, and then he goes back to the world.
Yeah.
You got your head so far up your ass, you smell your own farts.
That's crazy, you know? So that's what it's talking about. Them trying to get mercy, but we're gonna be like, fuck no, man, you know? They're not gonna get mercy from us.
And remember that first white Christian? You're going to treat them either way, right? I'm only going to practice it twice. The first one's going to kill. I'm serious. I don't practice it.
But that's being a judge, you know? Can you get that one?
James chapter 5, verse 7.
5%.
5. Ye have lived in pleasures on the earth and been wanton.
You said earth.
Yeah. And been wanton.
Yep.
Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed us, and he doth not resist you. Be patient, therefore, brethren. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of Yahushua. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and the latter rain.
So this is not the rich man's kingdom. So we gotta wait for that word patient though.
Verse 8, be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of Yahweh Shai draweth near.
Exactly. See? So we'll be good, man. Yahweh Shema Shai comes, we'll be good, man. So, but the time right now, this is not the fucking kingdom, though, you know? Rich man is Esau, Lazarus is us Israelites, though, you know? Because I know there's Lazarus too, you know, the one that died, you know? But that whole story is a parable. It's a parable. You
This
know?
guy's taking it literal.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally. Can you get 26?
Luke 16 and 26. And beside all this, between us and you there is a great gulf fixed, so that they which would pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from us.
Both fixed means separate though. So that's what I was talking about. We're not gonna feel the Edomites around. We're gonna have people, hey, go handle them shit, though, you know? Go talk to them, go do what they have to do though. And that's gonna be our kingdom, you know?
Yeah.
Lord will.
Yeah, you're not gonna be wanting stuff. You're gonna be getting stuff.
You're not gonna be drinking with us though, sharing with us though. Oh, can we come in? You have a big, you know how Edomites are. You throw a big barbecue, like I say, in the front yard though. Here's these nosy ass Edomites. Oh, what's going on over here? Yeah, but it's not gonna be like that in the kingdom. They're gonna be people who are like, wait, like in the clubs, right? Like a bouncer, like, what's your name? Who are you? You can't get in this club though, you know?
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna make a game for that.
Luke 16 and 29. Abraham said unto them, they have Moses and prophets, let them hear them.
And then what? Prophets around right now, listening though, you know? I said let Moses listen to the prophets though. So the prophets are now, you know? Rich, you think what's his name? The Rothschilds, the Walmart, them. They listening to us though. They are listening, but they ain't gonna abide to this though because that's what we get. Yeah, because that's their kingdom, you know.
And I got a scripture.
Got it.
Let's see. It says James 5 and 10. Take my brethren. This is Yahweh Shai's brother. Take my brethren, and James' brethren, because James is a brother of Yahweh Shai. Take my brethren, the prophets who have spoken in the name of Yahweh Shai, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. That's James, the literal brother of Yahweh Shai. See? That's his brother. And he's saying, he's telling us, take my brother.
The literal, and you know, that was all that spiritual right there, you know. God, you can finish.
Luke 16 and 30. He said, nay, Father Abraham, but let others and then they will repent.
Get the next one. That's one right there.
And he said unto him, if they hear not Moses and the prophets, neither will they be persuaded, though one rose from the dead.
Yeah, Esau. You think Esau's gonna change? Like, you're not gonna forget though. That's it. Because that's because Esau is not gonna. Even if let's say in the bad worst condition, they will never repent because they were built to be the wicked. You know. You get down.
Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Then may he also do good that are accustomed to
And that's beautiful because he is saved from the wicked. That's
beautiful. Everything's like Legos around here.
yeah, God. So yeah, I just wanted to get to that, that parable story though, break it down the actual proper way, you know. Not this guy taking it literal. It was a parable though, you know. So that's the end of my lesson though, you know. Edifying.
So with that, I want to talk about dancing with the devil. it's a phrase, you know. Everyone says dancing with the devil, but what does it mean, you know? So go look it up. So dancing with the devil means to dance with the devil is to engage in risky, reckless, or potentially immoral behavior.
There's a rapper named Immortal Technique that has a song called Dancing with the Devil.
Yeah, so to dance with the devil, that means that the devil has to have a song, right? So there's two songs that, you know, there's two songs. One is the Lord's song, you know, and the other one is the devil's song. You know, if you're following the Lord's song, that means you're following his law, statutes, and commandments. Now, you can't dance to both songs. You know, have you ever tried dancing to two songs at once?
Shit, that's confusing.
But I tell you what, I used to break dance, and you can't break dance to country music.
Yeah.
That's right. So go to Luke 16 and 13.
So 16 and 13.
And also says, hey, but you know we've all been to clubs. We all dance with chicks. We all dance with chicks that dance with it, and we all dance with chicks that don't. You know who they are?
Oh, yeah.
Someone.
That's why these things by the bars, they said it by the bars. No servant can serve two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon.
So you can't worship two things. You know, we're telling you about the Lord. The Lord's song is the law, statutes, and commandments, and they can't dance to that. You know, but the Lord's hopeful elect, like your brother said, they're breakdancing to it. You know.
That's what it said. I was mighty. You know?
People don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, because Chinese and they don't like the tune. You know, they can't go to the beat.
You know when people like the song you're playing, let's say you're driving with someone
Certain on.
and the Beastie Boys come on, you're bobbing your head, and all of a sudden you see Second of all, if you don't like the song, just ask them. Just tell me to change the station. And then you probably never ask that person in your car again.
Haven't been what does Chris Tucker say? Never touch a black man's radio?
Don't you ever touch a black man's radio.
So that eject
That's when
shit?
you get killed around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there was a part of, I don't know if you've seen it, it was on Friday the 13th. It was this white boy, he was like trying to dance, but
Oh, you look jerky.
yeah, he looked all stupid.
Speaking of that,
That's our people trying to dance to our.
no, in that same movie, one of those Friday the 13th, there was a song playing and it said the curse, I am the curse of Christ. And that's for real. That was in the movie. You sure are. You saw it.
Those guys are Chris. These guys are that stupid.
Hey man, guess what? That was a test. That was a test for them. That was a test for us. That was a test for everybody. That tested their knowledge according to what they knew.
So next, go to Luke 11 and 23.
This is Luke 11 and 23. He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me is scattered.
Right, so the thing about the Lord's hopeful elect, he calls them sheep. And the reason why he calls them sheep is because they gather together. And that's what sheep do. Because when you look it up, it says, these are facts about sheep. It says, sheep are gregarious. And I looked up gregarious, and it means that we're fond of company. You know, like all the brothers, you know, we gather together. And the reason why we do that is because it says, sheep will be cut. It says it is the banding together in large groups which protects sheep from the predators, which will go after the outliers in the flock. That's why the sheep, they stay together, because the predators, you know, and if there's a sheep wandering off, then the predator's gonna get it.
Dorian the market. So you heard about us?
Oh no, I'm trying to tell you guys you should, to confirm what you guys are saying.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, man, this is. I already knew the truth. I was a long time ago, man. So this is not a secret. It's not new. Maybe to you guys, but it's been around. This is look. Which means pig, because you were not allowed to eat pork, but the Spanish. I said strong. You got Gaza, Gaza straight.